I think we're going to a very exciting space. I think technology is exciting for everybody, or should be exciting for everybody. I think sometimes it's more being able to cope with change that's perhaps some more of the challenge. But the other thing for me that's always interesting when we talk about the broker specifically is we often think broker in our own context of home and car insurance. And we forget the broker's real value is not only a home and car, but far broader the bigger industries that we deal with. It's interesting to note that in the Santam context, whilst we're very proud and in a privileged place to be, that we are the biggest home and car insurer in South Africa still today, thanks mainly to brokers, it's still only 1/3 of our premiums. The bigger business, where the broker is still a very dominant player, is in the commercial, the corporate, the risk part of the business, where the fact that the world is changing so much and there is so much more risk out there means that the broker is very well positioned going forward, and technology is really to his advantage. Never before have we had so much data, access to so much data. So I think it's a very exciting time for brokers, I think, and they're very well positioned to take it up. But if we do look at perhaps the broker's role in the more commodity lines in particular, it's really, we've seen so much focus from the direct players around the selling part of it and the comparison and how that works. I sometimes think we forget that it's not just about buying on price. It's also about understanding the value that you need to be able to realize in taking an insurance product. We forget sometimes too about the value a broker provides at the time of claim. So much about technology is enabling sales, enabling comparison. And we think that because of that, we end up with where's a broker going to play? But what happens when you need somebody to help you out? When you need to put that call in and get an answer? And that's where a broker can add very, very real value. I think also sometimes we forget that, being able to choose yourself, you're buying an off-the-shelf product. Is that really what you want? Is that really what you need? Technology is changing, and we have to adapt to the change, and we have to move to it. It's a very exciting time, and I think the broker is very well positioned. If he can just capture the value of that, the market that he plays in, it's a very good place for us to be as Santam and for the broker to be with his customers.